Good morning, dear students. Today topic is thermal expansion. The increase in the dimensions of a body due to the increase in its temperature is called thermal expansion. Here, thermal expansions are three types. So, first one is linear expansion. The expansion in length is called linear expansion. Initially, the length of the rod is L. By applying heat, the length of the rod is increased. So here it is del L. So the expansion in the length is called linear expansion. So this one is linear expansion. Next one is aerial expansion. The expansion in area is called aerial expansion. So, initial area of a plate is A. By applying heat, the increasing area of plate is del A. So, due to heat, the expansion in area is called aerial expansion. Next, third one is volume expansion. The expansion in volume is called volume expansion. Here I am taking a cube of metal. So by applying heat, the dimension of this cube is increases. So that is so here initial volume of the cube is V. The increase in volume is del V. So here it is del V. So the expansion in volume is called volume expansion. Coefficient of linear expansion. That is alpha L. Fractional increase in length. That is del L by L is directly proportional to del T. If del T is small. So here del L by L is proportional to del T. If we remove proportionality, here we have to take proportionality constant. So that is del L by L is equal alpha L into del T. So from this alpha L is equal del L by L into 1 by del T. So here this alpha L is known as coefficient of linear expansion. SI units of coefficient of linear expansion is, so here it is Kelvin inverse. So that is for Kelvin. Coefficient of areal expansion. Fractional change in area so that is del A by A is directly proportional to del T. If del T is small. So here we can write del A by A is proportional to del T. So if we remove proportionality constant, so here we can take a constant. So that is del A by A, that is equal, here I am taking alpha A into del T. So from this alpha A is equal, we can write del A by A into 1 by del T. So here this alpha A is known as coefficient of areal expansion. So here SI units of coefficient of areal velocity is Kelvin inverse. Coefficient of volume expansion. fractional change in volume so that is del V by V is directly proportional to del T. If del T is small, here we can write del V by V is directly proportional to del T. So from this, del V by V is equal, if we remove proportionality, here we have to take a proportionality constant, that is alpha V into del T. So from this, alpha V is equal del V by V into 1 by del T. Here this alpha V is known as coefficient of volume expansion. So here SI unit of coefficient of volume expansion is per Kelvin. Relation between alpha L and alpha V. Consider a cube of length L when the temperature is increased by del T each side of cube is increased by del L. Initial volume of the cube is V1 is equal length into breadth into height, that is L cube. Due to temperature increases, each side of cube is increased by del L. So here final volume is, so that is L plus del L into L plus del L into L plus del L. So that is L plus del L whole cube. So here it is in the form of A plus B whole cube. So that is A cube plus B cube plus 3A square B plus 3AB square. Here del L is a small value. So del L square and del L cube becomes very small. So we can neglect these terms. So here it is 0. This one also 0. So finally V2 is equal L cube plus 3L square into del L. We know coefficient of volume expansion alpha V is equal del V by V into 1 by del theta. So from this alpha V is equal, we can write V2 minus V1 by V1 into 1 by theta 2 minus theta 1. So here alpha V is equal, V2 is equal L cube plus 3L square into delta L minus here V1 is equal L cube by V1 is equal L cube into 1 by theta 2 minus theta 1 is equal del T. So here plus L cube minus L cube cancel. So here it is 3 L square into delta L by L cube into 1 by delta T. Here L square cancel. So finally we can get alpha V is equal 3 into del L by L into 1 by del theta. So here del L by L into 1 by del theta is coefficient of linear expansion. So here we can write alpha V is equal 3 into alpha L. See the first problem. What is the temperature for which the readings on Kelvin and Fahrenheit scales are same? We know the relation between Kelvin temperature and Fahrenheit temperature, that is K minus 273.15 by 100 is equal F minus 32 by 180. So let us take K is equal to F is equal to X. So from this, here X minus 273.15 by 100 is equal X minus 32 by 180. Here we take cross multiplication. So here 180 into X, 180X minus 180 into 273.15, that is equal 100 into X, 100X minus 100 into 32, 3200. So here 180 minus 100X, that is 80X is equal. So here it is minus, take right side, that is 180 into 273.15 is equal 49,167 minus 3200. So here therefore X is equal, here it is 45,967 by 80. So therefore X is equal 574.6 degree Fahrenheit. At this temperature, Fahrenheit temperature and Kelvin temperature is same. See the second question. Find the increase in temperature of aluminum rod if its length is to be increased by 1%. Here alpha for aluminum is 25 into 10 to the power minus 6 for degree Celsius. In this problem, the increase in the length of the rod is given. So that is 1%. So here del L by L is equal given, that is 1%. So that is 1 by 100. And alpha L is given, that is 25 into 10 to the power minus 6 for degree Celsius. Here we have to find del T. We know alpha L is equal del L by L into 1 by del T. From this del T is equal, we can write del L by L into 1 by alpha L. Here del L by L is equal how much? That is 1 by 100 into, here 1 by alpha L is equal 1 by 25 into 10 to the power minus 6. So if we solve this, we can get, therefore del T is equal 400 degree Celsius.